Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. I am the big guy Ryback, and today, bam, we have ourselves some teriyaki madness. Teriyaki madness, ooh yee! Feeding time. Feed me more. All right, what a day. As you probably saw in the other the video, it started off in my car, teriyaki madness, and I did the macho, and then the phone interrupts. It rang, which I probably should have shut it off for this video so it doesn't interrupt, but I should be all right. And Sophie, it had to run home. My mother was watching her. As you know, she's had 7 ruptured discs and surgeries, and had 8 on her last one. Her 8th one, it didn't hit her spinal cord, and she didn't require surgery. She bounced right back. She's the toughest little dog I've ever seen. And then, so anyways, she was shaking when I got home. She didn't want to get up, her panting. So I had to run her across town. Again, it's like 35 minutes from where I am, the emergency center. That's open. You're not allowed in. I'm actually in my truck right now. I just got off the phone with the doctor. Very promising news. She's actually walking now, which happened last time. She is a little miracle worker, but we're concerned her neck is really tight, and she went into a real bad sneezing fit earlier. So we're worried she ruptured a disc in her upper back or neck. I don't know, because she was going down on her front legs. But anyways, they're going to give her a couple injections. We got her pain medicine at home and going to get her started on that. And they said they're going to let me take her home, and we're going to see how she does. So what a day. What a day. That's about as good of news as I could have gotten, though, with this, because I thought I was going to have to leave her here. And usually it takes 2 or 3 days before they can get her scheduled for an MRI and for the surgery. But crazy, because I've been through all my stuff. So I don't want to get teriyaki sauce in my eye. I've been through all my stuff with all my back, and it's crazy. My dog randomly gets diagnosed with disc disease, which was a blessing, and I say that blessing not from her standpoint, just of how this has all worked out. That forced me to stop doing wrestling and wrestling appearances, because my doctors had been telling me to stop, and I kept doing indies because the money was so good to help with the supplements, because that was a lot of money to start. And I knew it wasn't in my best interest, but I kept doing it. And then that forced me to stop because I had to take care of her. She was paralyzed twice. Just catching everybody up that isn't aware of that. But she's been an amazing comeback story, but she's not allowed to run or play really. Her and little guy can do a little bit, but it requires a lot of time and energy. She's like a little kid. You got to watch over her constantly. They're not allowed to be, her and little guy, they're not allowed to be alone. So, yeah, unless they're in their cages. So it's, let's see, people are messaging. She's, hopefully I'll keep everyone updated. And anyways, I got teriyaki madness here. I had to eat. I couldn't eat them. I ate one on the way driving here with her in the back seat. I hadn't eaten since the morning. Today's been so busy, and I'm so behind on my eating, but it doesn't matter when stuff like this happens. But I got a spicy teriyaki tofu vegetable brown rice bowl here. Got the tofu teriyaki spicy tofu. I know by the other one that was warmer. This is still, it's not cold, but it's not hot either. So we're not gonna count that in the review, but we're gonna still have our meal while we're waiting for little baby Sophie. I love dogs more than anything in the world, though. Just crazy how life works. Every night, though, and I've been through this where it's been pretty scary. Like I said, she was paralyzed the first 2 times. We had to teach her how to walk again. and she used to go to the bathroom on herself. Clean after cleaner, just all the time. I mean, I didn't know what I was going to do. And then you have to have that real, I've had to put, my dogs down in the past after they're old. She was 2 when this all started. It wasn't, and then 2 with all my stuff, and she's been here with me, which has been such a crazy period with me, and how so many positives, but with negatives, and overcoming the negatives. But we all have our setbacks, and there's definitely this has been an uphill battle from the start. Nothing's gone nearly as smooth as I thought it would, and that's fine. But it's just having the ability to shift out of a negative into a positive as quickly as possible. And it's like I say all the time, we're all born and we all die. And in between that, a lot of great things happen, a lot of bad things happen, and it's up to us to be able to, those of us that are able to overcome the bad, we're able to live our lives. But when it's little things you love, little baby dogs, just gotta, be thankful. And I do every night when I hug her and kiss her, my little baby. I'm not gonna lie, these aren't half bad. The tofu, it's tofu. I like tofu and miso soup. I hope I don't get little itty bitty titties out of this. But I'll keep everyone updated on Sophie. I don't want her to have surgery again. It's tough. It's a tough. She bounces back quick from it, but it's a lot of work. And I say that it's all worth it. I've done it. They've never had a dog have this many ruptured discs. They say people put them down after 1 or 2, but she, like I said, she doesn't whine. She doesn't. They say she's just such a good dog. The sweetest dog I've ever had, the most loving dog I've ever had. And if she was in pain or she doesn't even need all her pain medicine after the thing, she bounces right back. But if she was and she was suffering, I've had dogs when they were old, and you know when it's time. But it doesn't feel like that. It's not. Same time though, it is. That's what drives me. One of the reasons why I work so hard, and I'm such a big believer in for having financial freedom, because money is oxygen in the world we live in, and it's allowed me to keep her alive. If I wasn't able to work and do the things from home that I do, and I had to go work for somebody, there's a good chance, and I didn't work as hard as I did and earn what I did, would have had to put her down, which I had to do when I was younger. I learned a really valuable lesson at a young age over a situation that I didn't have any money. I was in school, and a little bit of a complicated story, but I had to put my childhood dogs down. And in that moment, I learned a very valuable lesson, that I did not like having something I love taken away from me, and not having any control over it. And that's when I knew I had to really make something of myself. Man. We got tofu, vegetables, cabbage, brown rice, teriyaki sauce. healthy eats review. I love rice and teriyaki sauce though. Good thing is, at least this has ended up, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a super depressed video out here. I was like, well, I want to do the video. I went and got the food. I'm waiting out here. What am I gonna do? Just play on my phone and twiddle my thumbs, diddle my thumbs, whatever the word is. Listening to an audiobook. I was just like, yeah, let's just do the video. Do the damn video. At least, the good news is, you get emotional from all the goddamn tofu. A little bitch. There's a group of Mexicans out here next to me. I'm pretty sure they think I'm crazy talking to myself in my truck laughing. They actually had an emergency. I think their dog broke, I don't know if it broke its leg. It was a bigger dog. It sucks, COVID. They couldn't even get in. I had to call and I had to wait outside. They had to come get her. Man, it's crazy. That scares me, you know. And they said in certain situations they would let you in. But I'm glad she's all right. You know, imagine if you have to put your dog down like that, I would hope they would let people in for that. I would have them come out and do it in the car. I don't care. I'd figure out something like, but I gotta be there. I always recommend if you have pets, be there with them till their last moment. My childhood dogs, the doctors, it was my first time ever doing that. It was the first time I really experienced death in life. And they were like, oh, we advise you don't go back. And I had nightmares forever. Actually, my dogs never, like, it was one of the great lessons I learned early in life, not to listen to people. If you go by your gut. And I've been with my other dogs ever since. But it makes me angry that I didn't. I listened to the doctors, and I don't know why they told me that. If they just didn't want me going back. Still get mad over it. All right. Done. I was worried. I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish the video with Sophie, so I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. That was Teriyaki Madness. Spicy teriyaki tofu rice bowl. Hot obviously would have been better. The tofu wasn't, I've had much better tofu before. Everything else in it was really good. It's probably going to be my lowest scored item. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Not bad by any means, but with a bad day, and I say bad, it's actually a great day. Considering it could have been much worse. 8.5. And that was Teriyaki Madness. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, feed me more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and The Shooting Blanks,
Wrestling Report. Please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/the big guy Ryback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more, feed me more.